Welcome as we continue our study of Colossians chapter 1, verse 20. And through him making peace by the blood of his cross, reconcile all things to himself through him, whether the things on earth or the things in the heavens. So the first word we want to look at is making peace, which is irene polio. And that's two words put together. So you have irene, which is peace, but it is really the emphasis is on the exemption of rage and havoc and war. And so there's a resulting tranquility because of that. And then polio is to make. Then reconciliation is apokatalasso, and that is three words. Apo is from, kata is according, and lasso is change. When you put it all together, so katalasso can also mean, or does also mean reconcile, but it doesn't imply that there was any previous peace. Okay, when you add the apo, that actually implies that there was previously a state of peace, that something disrupted that peace, which then would take you to a state of enmity or war. And then something caused another transition back to a state of peace. And that's why you see in the Thayer definition here, it says to reconcile back again. And apo is also an intensifier, so it would also infer that it's a complete reconciliation. It's done. It's finished. And so it is it's a restoration of a previous relationship. So what's all that talking about? So what caused the reconciliation? We see that that was the blood of the cross. So that's the death of Christ. That is what brought the peace, and therefore is the source of reconciliation, or the cause of the reconciliation. We could go and look and see what caused the state of enmity, and that really goes all the way back to Adam, and it's the original sin, and that caused a transition from the state of peace to the state of enmity, and then the death of Christ causes a state or another transition from the state of enmity back to the state of peace. Who is the reconciliation to? And we see that. So I'd say, who is it to, and who's being reconciled? So there's really two parts to that question. And in the verse, we can see that all things in heaven and earth are reconciled, and they are reconciled to Christ. So he does the work to cause the reconciliation, to make peace, to remove the state of war that was caused by sin.